Hello everyone, welcome to Guru Parampara Yog Sansthan. So we are reading Ratnavali, which is very much similar to Hat Yog Pratapika. We have finished our first page or adhyay. So we'll be asking few questions, and if any doubt, that also will address, and then we'll go further. To begin with, what is the time period of Hat Ratnavali? Please open your mic and answer.
1625 to 1695.
According to
Venkat Reddy.
yes. So the first copy was kept in Jodhpur Mansingh Pustakalay Library, National Library is there. And then further, the second one, the search was done by Venkatesh Reddy, and that is kept in Hyderabad. That is English, first English translation available of Hatratnavali. So second question, he was son of whom?
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. And
Sarba.
yes. Actually, question should have been that the Grantha is written by who?
Srinivas Bhatta.
Srinivas Bhatt.
And then he is son of who? What was
Jyotish
the profession?
Sarwar.
Sir, these two things from here. And roughly, what is the number of shlokas mantra given in the text? That's correct. Either 400 or 404. So, in first adhyay or upadesh, what is the syllabus of that? What the content of first adhyay, which we did study till now? Hari Om Babita ji.
Mahajog.
Yes. What is the sequence
Mahajog
of?
is there.
What is the sequence of?
Malraha, Mantrajog, Layajog, Rajog, and Hatjog.
Very nice.
With that 8 pranayam plus Gajakarini is there.
8 Shuddhi Kriyas are there.
Sorry, 8 Kriyas.
Yeah.
Plus Gajakarini is there. Plus Gajakarini, it's 9. 8 Shuddh Kriyas are there.
Yeah.
Chakri, Nauli, Dhauti, Neti, Basti, Gajakarini, Tratak, Mastak, Bhanti.
Very nice. And or 2 more things to be added.
And Mitahar also place where one yogi can practice his Yog Sadhana, and Mitahar. About Mitahar and Badak Tattva and Sadak Tattva is there.
Yeah. So please add the Sadak Tattva with Badak Tattva also given. And Sadak, how many Badak Tattva are there? Badak Tattva. You are telling me Saha. Yes. No, it's correct. So Badak Tattva are 6, Sadak Tattva are 12.
12.
And yeah. So as Shiny mentioned, that way you should remember also, like now the sequence. Last night is like Guru Kripa, Acharya and Guru Kripa, that is kept in the last. It starts with Utsaha next year. So that way, a rough idea that if the question comes, they will definitely start from either if you know what comes in the last 2 and first 3, 4 essay, like you can put them in the sequence. You can identify. Okay. So we begin with how many gurus are mentioned in Ratnavali?
30.
Anyone else? How many guru? 33.
33.
Yes. What is the aim of Ratnavali? name of
रा,
Ratnavali.
राजयोग प्राप्ति और महायोग की प्राप्ति होती
To clear the Bhranti, number one. Then somewhere it is also mentioned that Rajyog. And the third one was Yoga ki jigyasa ko shant karne ke liye. To know the what is Yoga. The yogis who are inquisitive to know the Yoga, like Nachiketa was very inquisitive about the Brahma Vidya, right? So that way, who are inquisitive to know the Yoga Vidya, this qualifies it. That way we can understand. The definition of yoga according to Ratnavali. There are two definitions given, which we discussed. Jagriti ji, please, you also attempt. Babita ji, two definitions of yoga. Then anyone can answer there. Yes.
चित्त वृत्ति का निरोध है महायोग होता
Yeah, that is Mahayoga. That is Mahayoga.
महायोग
I'm asking the definition of yoga. जीवात्मा का परमात्मा से यूनियन, the union of जीवात्मा and परमात्मा, and prana and chitta, prana apan. Yes.
these are mantra jog is pran and man and pran and lay jog is Nadanusandana.
That I will ask further. So these two definitions were given. First was apran and apan. The second one is jivatma and paramatma. Okay. So now we come to Mahayog. What is mantra yoga? As you said, please repeat that. What is mantra yoga?
So um, we have to lift our pran from one part to another, one limb to another limb with a mantra puruscharan. So in this man and pran, we will that union of man and pran.
It is not man and pran. That is a different definition given by other people, right? Here, the Niyas practice is mentioned that you move your consciousness like you do in Yoga Nidra and place those mantras in those particular limbs or the parts or the organs. Okay, so that Niyas practice, you feel the mantras. It's a tantric practice. So you feel the vibration and heal those areas and protect those uh, things, right? So that is mantra yoga, it is said here. Then different definition was given that ma denotes man and third denotes your pran. So unification of these two is mantra yoga, other opinion. But Srinivas Yogi has said that placing the mantras in different parts, that is next. Am I clear? Just so then what is young Layo Mahapatra ji? Am I audible?
What you were asking?
What is Layo?
When our consciousness merge with
When you get detached from all the subjects.
Nadanusandhan.
I'm asking lie here. Yes. Lie
In
is
this,
achieved. Lie is achieved by. No.
Shiva here described 1.25 crores. This in this Nadanusandhan.
When I ask,
there are
yeah, just a minute. Give me a minute. when I ask what is life, the first thing should come to your mind that to getting detached from the sense organs. Like, okay, life you do Pratyaha, the Vishuka Vismriti, the subject should be forgotten. What is I should be forgotten. Those subjects, what this well is coming and everything, when you forget, that is your life. Vishaya Vismriti is your life. And how it is achieved by Sanket. Now, what is Sanket? You do the Bhumadhya Drashti and do the Dhyan on your Brahmarandra according to Swami Sapnaramji, Swami Srinivas Yogi ji. This is the process of your lay yoga. To achieve lay yoga, you have to do the Sanket with me. Okay? Do not go forward. And the benefit of that was Mrityunjay. So from here, you should remember this thing. Then you, as you mentioned, that there are Sava Crore Lai and Nad is the best one. Very nice. Now, what is Raju? Anyway, what is Raju? Who cannot answer and open your mind due to your commitments, can message for answers in the chat box. What is Raju?
Vishaya Vismriti.
That is Layu. Not Pran and Apan shiny. Pran and Apan is the definition of you.
Drawing our Apan Bayu and unite that with Pran Bayu in Sushabna. So,
that is how you achieve. That is the process. But if I ask what is Raju, means you are not dead, you are not alive, you don't that sthit pragya, that is yes, that is samadhi, that state, the sthit pragya, purush ka apne hi swarup mein vyavasthit ho jana, the purush established in the original form, and there are various definitions of the Raju. That is samadhi, so that you understand that in that condition you are not affected by your environment and your all three, the meditator, the process, and the object, everything is forgotten, and you are like achieve your last portion, effortless dhyan and effortless dharana. That's correct. You have reached in samadhi. So that is written that your dharana and the dhyan becomes effortless because you have already reached to the Raj, and these are the prior practices of this. So then again one special this thing was mentioned that Rajyog Vina Prithvi Rajyog Vina Nisha, which is similar in Hatyopatika here and Hatyopatam here. How many asanas is given in this text?
84.
84.
How many mudra?
10.
Yes. How many
10.
kumbhaka?
After Kumbhaka.
8 plus 1.
आप confused हो गए ना?
Yes.
So don't go by Ashtakumbha. Bhujavindhi Karni is added. And how many Shuddhi Kriyas are there?
8.
Ashtaka. Now the next question. The sequence of the Adhya. Like we saw Asan, Pranayam, Mudra, Nadam, what is roughly a sequence of the chapters? We are studying, you know it, just answer it.
First is Ashtakriya.
No, chapter. What are the chapters? What you said is your the Mahayog. I asked, the question is, like the sequence in Hatyopatika is Asan, Pranayam, Mudra, Nadam, What is the sequence here? We saw Asan in the third chapter. Yes.
Suddhikriya is first chapter, and
yes.
Mudra and Bandha and Kumbhak
Second
in
chapter.
Second chapter. Asana in third chapter, and Nadam Sandhan is in fourth chapter.
Very nice, very nice. So, if you have read and we just apply some common sense. See, the sequence is different, and it can be asked in your exam. है ना? These two granthas are very similar, but Shuddhi Kriya comes first. Then we saw that we are reading Mudra, Kumbha, one all together in one chapter. Then third will be your Asan, and fourth is your Nadam Sandhan. Okay, let's go further. So what is the process was, as you mentioned that you need, that is the process. Then like apan ko, we need to obstruct the apan vayu from flowing downward and make it udharva apa pran, and then it reaches to the Shushmana, and you achieve Raj. And the unification of her and her is your Rajyog according to Yoga Shikho Upanishad. The definition is primarily taken from that.
Madam, in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, the sequence is similar Asan, Pranayam, Mudra, and Nadanusandhan, but somewhere it is written that before practicing Pranayam, one should do Shuddhi Kriyas, Sat Kriyas, and
Yes.
before practicing Pranayam, one should do Asana too. So,
Ask.
yeah.
Yes, according because it came in the 15th
But
century.
Shuddhi Kriya is not in the sequence.
That you should remember. That Shuddhi Kriya is not mentioned as such. Ki Shatakam ke liye alag, there is given a separate chapter. First you do asana there, and then you do the Shuddhi Kriya, then you do the pranayam. So if the question comes, you should know where to place the Shuddhi Kriya. It's just before the pranayam you should do the Shuddhi Kriya. And that too for the person who has made the Shleshma Adhika. For other people, he did not made it compulsory. Like here also, he said that kaf, kaf and made. These two words were used there, made and Shleshma Adhika. So we'll be reading the next chapter today.
Ma'am, in general, the Shuddhi Kriya is first we have to do before asana.
Can you repeat your question?
In general, we have to do the Shuddhi Kriya first of all, right? Before everything, or after asana practice.
That is in your Viren Sanhita, it is said that you do the Shuddhi Kriya first.
After that, asana is the pranayam.
Not in these two texts.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start our second chapter. If any question is there, please let me know. If any doubts from the previous chapters. Let's get started. I hope you all did a quick revision, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone who can tell me the sequence of Shatakarma? Other than Mahapatra ji, he has already. Am I audible? Am I audible? I'm
Yes,
asking.
ma'am.
Yes, yes. I'm asking the sequence of Ashtakarma here.
Chakri, Nauli, Dhauti, Neti, Basti, Gajakarni, Trataka, and Kapalabhastra.
Mastakdhan.
Mastakabhranta.
What the Chakri Karma should follow which Kriya?
Mula Shodhana.
Yes,
It is like Mula Shodhana.
I asked which Shuddhi Kriya should follow the Chakri Karma.
Basti.
Afterward practice. Two types of Noli.
Yeah, Bhari
Bhara.
Noli and Antara Noli.
Okay. The length
So
of dhoti, the dhoti vastra,
20 fingers.
20 handspan. Okay. And
Handstand.
yeah, the benefit of Noli,
No.
20
benefit of Noli.
handspan.
Nauli. Anyone?
Improves the digestive fire,
Yes.
gastric fire, and then the improved digestion. And Anandakari one is the
Yes. Yes.
gives
It ignites your gastric fire, which becomes slow. That is written as word. The word written in here is Mand Jitragini ko ye ignites. And then one special word was mentioned, that is Ashesh Rod,
It's
the
ignite.
imbalance of all three. Yes, Jagrati ji, it balances the three dosha. And the one special word is mentioned, that is Hat Kriya Mauliriya, means it is crown of all the Hat Kriyas. Okay, what is special benefit of Dhauti Kriya? Benefit of Dhauti Kriya? Same as your Hatya Pratika.
Khasa Shwasa Pliha Kushta Safaroga.
काश श्वास प्लीह कोष्ठ विशंति कफ रोग. ओके, तो इसमें पित्त तो है नहीं, शाइनी पित्त नहीं है, तो दैट ओके. काश श्वास प्लीह कुष्ठ कफ रोग विशंति, दैट way we should remember. Very important point about the Neti Kriya. The two things which you should remember is, you might can tell me about the Neti Karma. What is different here?
Six bitasti niti. It's a sutra niti.
Yes, and it looks like
Tail of a mouse.
6 with asti becomes how many ungal?
54
72.
इंच होता है. 72 digit.
Yes. Now all three parameters you should remember. Sometimes आपका मैथ का एग्जाम भी यही पे हो जाएगा. They have asked once or twice as its length change करके ना. So all the ghati, minutes, yam, the small things which are related to Grantha, you should remember. Okay, benefits of Neti, same as Bhatya Pratipika. Benefit of Neti, 3.
Divya Drishti, Papa Dosha Nivarana.
Kapala Shodhanam,
Divya Drishti,
yes.
Kechari
One more.
Siddhi.
Kechari Siddhi is not there here. Not there. Please don't confuse. That is a parent Saita. Shiny, that's correct, which you have answered. Those three are Kapala Shodhanam, Divya Drishti Dali, and the third word is Jatu Udharva Rog. That is above the shoulder, all the diseases. That is like, that covers all your ENT parts. So these three things you all should remember from the sutra. That is Kapala Shodhani, Divya Drishti Daini, and Jatu Udharva. Okay, Basti here is of two types. Name them.
Jala and Vayu.
Vayu and Jal, if you remember, that is the sequence given here. First comes the Vayu, then the Jal. And in Ghiran Samhita, what are the names?
Jala Sushka.
Or Sthal also, you know? Thal, then Thal / Shushk. And Vayu Vasti is the similar practice which we do in Ghiran Samhita, like which practice?
Vatsar.
Jal Basti, while doing Jal Basti, which two practices you should do?
Chakri.
And then this, obviously this,
Vichitrakaran.
Vichitrani is the name of the Chakri Karam itself. I should have asked differently. So Vichitrani is the synonym of the Chakri Karam only. It's a special adjective that is added there. Okay, after doing Basti, till what duration you should not eat food?
72 and 330.
Period. The benefits of Basti Karma. Benefits of Basti.
Gulma, bloating diseases, Pleha diseases.
And all three. The most important is all three.
Vata,
Okay.
Pitta.
It removes three dosha. And Dhatu, Indriya, and Antakaran Shuddha. And then Kanti Pradayani increases your digestive fire. And Ashet imbalance, it removes the imbalance. Okay. What is three things you should consume in Gaj Karni?
Good gel, Narikel gel, and the till water.
Very nice. So these three waters you should remember it is used, and it is compared with the uh, leader of the your the alpha elephant from their herd. And what is Tratak? Three Sanskrit word which you should remember for Tratak. Sthir Drashti, Shukshma
Vichala
Lakshay,
Drishti.
Shukshma Lakshay, and the third thing, Ashrupat. Till when your tears starts rolling. So these three things you should remember for all three grantha. Benefits of Tratak. Benefits of Tratak. Removes eye disorder,
Netra Roga and Divya Tandra and laziness,
drowsiness.
drowsiness.
Drowsiness, yes. And how it is to be kept?
Like
Repeat it.
jewel small, some
Repeat.
ratna.
And Bhastrika, Kapal, Bhastrika is mentioned as which word? Mastak Bhranti. Mastak Bhranti. And there are one more type of Kapal Bhati given according to other practice. For in what, how it is to be done. Okay.
You need to move your head left, right.
Yes, rotation of the head and the movement remains same. आपको like active inhalation, active as exhalation, and sorry, your inhalation becomes passive and active exhalation. That is your Kapalabhati. And the benefit is cup of pitta, it removes Kapala Shodhanam and the Brahma Chakra. So this is different, okay? That it gives the Shuddhi of Brahma Chakra. Other things you will find in Hatyopatika also. But here, the Brahma Chakra, it purifies your Brahma Chakra. And now, Lakshanam of Hati Siddhi. Hati Siddhi Lakshanam.
वपुः कृशत्वं वदने प्रसन्नता नादः स्फुटत्वं नयने सुनिर्मले आरोग्यता बिन्दुजयम् अग्निदीपं नाडीर्विशुद्धिर् हठलक्षण सिद्धि.
Very nice. That way you should remember. All correct in the sequence. Very nice. And now give me the English words for each and everything.
Vapu is body, so body will become slim. Vapuh krishatvam,
Yes.
Vapuh krishatvam, and then speech. Then you will become, our speech will become good.
No.
Then
Second one.
Vapuh
Vadane
krishatvam,
prasannata.
vadane prasannata, na? Vadane prasannata is speech will become good, right?
No.
Your face.
Luster on
Facial-
your face.
Yes.
Okay. I thought vadane is bolna. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Luster on your face.
Nad
The
you will be able to hear Nad. 9 eyes will become full of luster. Then Arogita, then there will be diseaselessness. Arogita Bindu Jayam, then there will be a control over Bindu. Then
Yes.
Nadis will get clear, and they are the Hatlakshan Singh.
Agni bol diya. Ignites.
Oh, Agni, Agni Deepam, sorry. Agni bad jata hai.
So these are the very important sequence of your Hatha Siddhi. Just like this, you have memorized the sequence. You should also memorize the sequence of Nadi Shuddhi. So, which we'll see further when we do the pranayam. Before that should be done. Okay, so if you don't remember these things, it's okay. Just remember that anatomically correlate. That way it will be very easy. Chakri is obviously your excretory organ, so Mooladhara Shuddhi. Then Vajroli is related to your genital organ, so Swadhisthana. Nauli is your Manipur chakra, your digestive system. Dhauti is your upper portion, upper respiratory tract, so near the hriday. So that's why Ananta chakra. Neti and Tratak both are superior above this region. So nose to passage can correlate, it becomes Agya chakra. And your Basti and Bhastrika, these two are separate because we know these both balances all three these. So it purifies the whole body. So that way you remember that Basti and Bhastrika is for the whole body. Here they have written Bhastrika. वहाँ पे हमने कपालभाति पढ़ा था क्या कल English में? If I'm not wrong.
Kapal Bhranti.
Okay, so that is Bhastrika itself. Because in Hatyopatika also Basti and Bhastrika only is given. So that is maybe they want to say Bhastrika. Let's check that thing. Doubt to recognize.
Bhastra.
Bhastra is your Bhastrika. श्लोक नंबर कहाँ था ये?
56. Bhastri Ballohara.
No.
57, around 57.
The benefit of all the ये chakras यहाँ पे आएगा ना ये तो?
59.
स्वादिष्टानं मूलम चक्र भेद व्यात्र चक्रात्रम आज्ञा चक्र 65 66 देखिए आप लोग.
Check 64.
4 Yes. Sarva Angi Shodhanam Karye Bhasti Bhestrit Karmana. So this is Bhastrika. Bhastrit Karma is your Bhastrika. This Kapalvati, they have written it wrong. So that's why we got confused. I kept saying Bhastrika because Bhasti and Bhastrika only do two kriyas which remove all three disorder. Okay, so ये misprint हुआ है यहाँ पे. The translation. It's not Kapalbhati, it's Bhastrika only. I hope I'm clear. Okay.
It's a Bhastrik.
So
In Hindi
ये
edition,
हमारा.
it's Bhasti and Bhastrik. It's written in.
हाँ, that is Bhastrika. There is no doubt in that. Now the sthan is same. Only your Dhanu Praman Paryanta Shila Agnijal Varjita is not written. Otherwise, those the place should be Shu Rashtra Dharmik Desh, Pikshe, Virudhrave, Ekant and everything. Here in Geran Samhita, three things were mentioned. Anyone who can recall what was different in the sthan? वहां लिखा था कि अगर आप किसी दूर देश में करेंगे तो देयर विल बी अविश्वास ओनली. If you do in between the people, there will be light. Light means
You will be showing your kriyas, and then if
Yes.
you are doing at this thing Janapadesh, then there will be lot of disturbance.
And if you do in the Aranya, there will be like animals can attack you, you won't be protected. So these three things you should remember that separately mentioned in Geran Samhita. And question definitely can be asked that Avishwash, Ashuraksha and Prakashasheen. Prakashasheen ho jayega, that means your siddhis will not become palit. It will not lead, you will not lead to siddhis. And if you disclose your practices to common people who are like, who doesn't respect you, then your Kutiya is same in both the places. Then here also they say you should have Gavyam, Mitahat, Indriyajay, and then you will achieve Brahma. And you have to like forget all the worries, follow the Guru Marga, and this is your Pathe na Pathe. Only thing यहाँ पे Kondra दिया है, there it is Folakam. Folakam is your bear or the plum, the bear plum, the green. Sometimes mostly it is green. Small one becomes red. So those are there because the fruit fly lays egg most of the time in them, and you may have stomach worms. So that's why it is avoided. Kondra is your kunduru. So this word is written differently. Otherwise, both the shlokas are same in both the grantha. Penya, yesterday we explained that is oil cake in the leftover part after removing all the oil. So then, according to Gorakshji, that thing is added that Stri, Agni, and Lambi Yatra, Patha. Stri, Agni, Patha, these three things should be avoided. And Pratasnan, Upwas. In both the Grantha, it is said. Then we saw the Mitahar, that here also Chaturanshi Varjite, Ardhanshi Varjite is Hiran Sanhita, Hatyo Pradipika, Chaturanshi Varjite. Then there are 6 Padak Tattva and 12 Sadak Tattva. There are 33 gurus, only your Ghoda Choli and Yogi. Those two are different. Those are missing here and they have added differently. Otherwise, the whole shloka is same. Go through it 2-3 times. You will be familiar with the names. These are Hatha Yogic Guru, which followed the practice of Adinath, Matsindranath, and the Gorakshnath, and then in the sequence. All of you, I hope, know the Nath Parampara. Nath Parampara, you all know? Who are the Nath? We'll discuss sometime. Not related to this text, but the Hatha Yogic Kriyas has developed into those famous Nath. Give me a minute, somebody is taking the word.
Ma'am, can we get this PDF?
It is a paid one, Molly, and if you want, you can get it from Sir. It's not mine. I did not make it, so no comments on that. So now we'll start the Dvitiya Adhyay, where we will see 9 Kumbhaka, 10 Mudiras. So let's go back to our chapter. द्वितीयोपदेश अष्टनाम कुंभकानां तु लक्षणं लक्ष्यते मया अपूर्व अधिक सिद्ध्यर्थ कुंभकानां अभ्यस्तसुधि. The characteristics of 8 kumbhakas are being narrated by me. A boy should practice the kumbhakas to achieve amazing siddhis. And this is Athwa means or विधिवत प्राणायाम संयमे नाड़ी चक्रे विशोधिते शुष्मनाम वंदनम भूत्वा सुखाद्विशन्ति मारुत. When the group of nadis is purified through the prescribed practices of pranayam, in the sequence you should do, prana easily fears the opening of Shushmana and enters it. So that is the whole motive that prana should enter into the Shushmana. Marute madhyame jate man staraya prachayate manasa susthira bhava sevavastha manomani. So manomani is your ultimate state, which the best state where we want to reach. Mind becomes steady as the prana move from into the middle path, middle Raj Yoga, Madhya Marga. These all are the synonyms in Hatha Pradipika given for the Shushmana. This poised state of mind is called Manomani. I hope you have remembered all the names, synonyms of Kundalini, Shushmana, right? And Samadhi. There are 16 synonyms of Samadhi. Yes, you should remember because the question will be asked like that, in a Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which is not given. And the 3 synonyms will be given and one will not be given. So you should know that this is not given. Like that, the question will be asked. Tata siddhiye vidhanaha sadha kurvitam kumbhakan vichitra kumbhaka abhyasa dvichitram siddhi maptanuyat. For attaining such a statement, such a state like Manomani, the expert practice varieties of the kumbhaka. Amazing results can be achieved by practicing various kumbhakas. So what are the kumbhakas now? Vastrika, Brahmari, Surya, Vedi, Ujjai, Shitali, Murcha, Shitkari, Keval, Ashta Kumbhaka. Then, kya add kar diya? Bhujangi kar. Okay. Athwa, Surya, Vedi, Ujjai, तथा Shitkari, Shitali, Vastrika, Brahmari, Murcha, Keval, Ashta Kumbhaka. अब ये तो Ashta Kumbhaka, we can see that this is the sequence of the Hatha Pradipika. This is the sequence given here in Hatha Ratnavali. Vastrika, Brahmari, Surya Vedi, Ujjai, Shitali, Morcha, then Shitkari, Keval, and last में Bhujangi Kar. So this sequence so has not been still now. This one. Maybe you should see that this is differently written. And if it comes, we know this is the only text where it is like possible in this order. Otherwise, we saw that starts with Sahita in and Sahita Surya Vedi in Hatha Pradipika. Purkante tu pritavyo bandho jalandharam vida kumbhakante rechikatu kartavyastu udiyanika. So here Srinivas Yogi ji says, just as Hatha Pradipika, that Jalandhar Bandha should be practiced after Purak. Purak ke ant mein you should apply the Jalandhar Bandha, and Kumbhak ke ant mein and Rechan ke prarambha bhi. Okay? When before the ending your Kumbhak and starting your Rechan, you should do the Udiyanavan. That is what. Similar line as Hatha Pradipika is explained here. And some many times it is being asked both ways that Kumbhakante Purika Rechikado, which abhyas should be done, so your answer will be Udayan. And Purikante, which abhyas should be done, that is Jalanta. In the Sanskrit word only they have given an asked question. The two questions can be asked from this shloka itself. अधस्तादुकुञ्चेनाशो कण्ठको संकोचने कृते वृद्धे पश्चिमातानेन स्याद् प्राणो ब्रह्म नाडिगः. By contraction of anal muscles, that is you are applying Mulabandha, and then throat, that is your Jalandhar Bandha, and by pulling the abdominal backward, that is your Hridayana Bandha. If you practice all three of this produces so much heat that your kundalini, which is in shape of serpent and sleeping there in the Kadda, will awaken by the heat. The Hindi line is written like वो तड़ पड़ाकर उठ जाती है, like a snake is sleeping and you hit the danda. That way is compared with the Mahamudra. But here they are saying with the heat it feels so uncomfortable, it rises, it awakens, and that is compared with your Brahmanadi. So we know that Brahmanadi it is a part of Shushmana, right? Like you, yeah, I can draw now. Like we know that this is your spinal cord, and it goes like this, like this, like this, Krida. Then here goes Pingala, like this, like this, like right? So it's 2.5 turn, but if you we see the Kundalini like that, so it awakens that. And where this is your Shushmana, and there is like one more Nadi along with it, Chitra and Brahmanadi. It is said, it is not written, but as you read all the Grantha, they will say that along the mark of Shushmana, there are two small Nadis. One is Brahmanadi and one is Chitra. Alongside this Shushmana, it is a part of Sushmana itself. It is not different, it is part of Sushmana itself. Here they are using it as synonym of Brahmana. Apana mudharvamutthapayam prana kanthadogne yogi jara vimittu syat shodasho vyasa bhavet. One should raise the apana upward and take the prana downward below the throat. This makes the yogi free from old age and becomes as young as of 16 years of age. ये उद्यान बंद के लिए भी लिखा है. So that is what painting is written here. Then Surya Bhedan. Dakshinarya Samakrashya Bhagistha Pavanshane Yatha Lagita Katha Kantha tu Vyavadi Saswanam. Slowly draw the external air through the right nostril in such a manner that air causes a friction in the throat up to the heart, and a sonorous sound is produced like we do in Ujjayi. So practice is different here. We don't do like that in Hatyoparukupika. Okay. Retain the air in the capacity. वहाँ हमें जलंधर बंद बनाने के लिए बोला था धीरण संहिता में in Ujjayi and Suryavedi both. Retain the air within the capacity. Thereafter, slowly exhale through the left nostril, and again then you repeat from the right nostril itself. The inhalation, the product will be from right nostril. This cleanses the frontal sinus, Kapala Shodhanam. This further removes the lethargy. ये इंग्लिश वर्ड्स नहीं पढ़ेंगे हम. Okay, so Daksh is your right nadi. We inhale slowly, then apply the Jalandhar, and we do the Kumbhak within your capacity, and Rechan from the Ida nadi. Benefits are Kapala Shodhanam, Alasya, Vat dosh, Krimi dosh. So these are same. Alasya, I think, is not there in Hatyoparukupika.
Yeah, it's not there. Alas is not there.
So Kapala Shodhanam, Vat dosh, and Krimi dosh. These three things are same. पुनः पुनरिद कार्ये सूर्यवेदिका कुंभकम. Like, you do the practice again and again. Now, adho ujjal. मुखम संयमय नाड़ी भिरामाकृष्य पवन शनि यथा लक्की हृदय कंठ हृदयावधि ससपन पूर्व व कुंभ पेट प्राण रेच दरिया तथा इड़ा इड़ा से रेचन करना है. Okay. Close the mouth. Slowly inhale fully through both the nostrils. The friction sound felt from the throat, just like the Surya Vedi. So they are saying both the practice similar way. In Hypocritica, both are different. Felt from the throat up to the chest. Return the breath in the same manner told before. Thereafter, exhale through the left nostril. This is Ujjayi Kumbhaka. So Ujjayi में you should remember कि exhale कहाँ से बोला है? Left nostril. ये the same line is given in Hypocritica also. If you like, we usually miss out. Okay, we usually miss out this thing that while today when we do Ujjayi, the nostrils are not mentioned. We simultaneously use both. But if you read the Grantha, it is specially mentioned that you do the Rachan from the left nostril only in both the Granthas. Okay. This is Ujjayi Kumbhaka, which cures the kapha. Okay. Now let's go back to the श्लोक. गले श्लेष्महरम. So हम श्लेष्महरम याद रखेंगे कब की जगह. श्लेष्महरम प्रोक्तम देहनाल विवर्धनम नाड़ी जलोधर and dhatu, same as your Hypocritica. Okay, and these three disorders are related to your nadi, jalodhar, and dhatu rog. All sapta dhatu rog will be destroyed. Then it is mentioned that this is the practice you can do anytime. Sote, utte, jate, ghumte hue. You can do. So this is asked in all the exams. Which is the practice? Which is the pranayam you can do anytime. That is your Ujjayi. And which is the mudra you can do anytime?
Nabho mudra.
Yes, the same thing is said for the Nabho mudra. Atha Chitta. Chitta kuryat tha vakte dhranev visarjayet ev abhyas yogin kamadev dvityaka. योगिनी चक्र संख्ये षष्ठी संहार कारका न शुद्धा न तृष्णा निद्रा नेवदास्य प्रजाय. क्या ये सेम लाइन है which is there in Hypocritica? For Shitkari, this is most important line for in Hypocritica. Okay, so this is the only pranayam where if you achieve the power of Shashti Shanhar Karakam, almost equal to God, that is written. So it should not be understood literally what it says. It is like you become so mastered in your Kriya that your Shrishti, your own Shrishti, not the whole world they are talking here, that you can overcome your Ripu, your Shatru, your like what are my problems? Ahankar, then your avidya. These things I will overcome. The Shashti Shahar Karakam doesn't mean literally that we can destroy the whole world. It is Shashti for my oneself, my problems I can overcome. So the same line is written over there also. One should always inhale through the mouth, reducing the sound, sit, 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 hold the air and exhale through the nostril, like we do in Hypocritica and in the common practice also. With this practice, one becomes like Cupid, है ना, कामदेव. तो ये भी याद रखना है. ये भी बहुत 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 important है. Which kriya will make you like Kamdev? I'm like irrespective of Hypocritica or Ratnavali, this is equally important in both the Grantha. Like Kamdev Shaman Sharir. Actually, they will ask questions from the Hypocritica, but they'll just mention the similar Ratnavali se bata. The question will be from Hypocritica, but they will write the name considering that आधे लोग तो ऐसे कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे that we are not Ratnavali. So that way, never get confused. Go with your common sense. Kamadeva Dittika, and then Swashti Shaharkaraka, then Na Shudha Na Krishna, no hunger, no thirst, no your sleep, and Alasya is your laziness. So we saw two words. Alasya is your laziness, and then Tandra we saw that is your drowsiness. You know? I also got confused there, that's why I'm clarifying here. That your Tandra is your drowsiness, and your Alasya is your laziness, which is given here. So the same sloka we should remember that in Vedan Sanhita, you will see this Tandra, Nidra, or here only. You will see in Tiratak Mina, so never get confused that this Alasya, Tandra, these words is going to be repeated often. So make a chart for yourself and identify the words that these are there in Shitkari, not in Ka. So I told you already कि ये Tratak में you should not get confused. Baki practices are different, so you will be ready for it. Bhavitis Swacha Dehastu Sarvo Upudro Varjite Anena Vidyana Satya Yogim Do Bhati Bhutale. इस भूतल पे क्या रह जाएगा? What will be left on this earth to achieve? Moreover, by this practice, an eminent yogi becomes physically fit, remains free from all the worldly suffering, and excels in life. Artha Shitali.
Ma'am, it is Trisha, not Tandra, I think. Shruddha and Trisha. Bhuk Pyas.
कहाँ? यहाँ पे तो शुद्धा त्रिषा है. This Tandra I am saying,
Okay.
which we
Overall. Okay. Got it.
we read na Tandra.
Correct. Nindra से पहले Tandra, right? जो before sleep.
Yesterday, this Tandra had come and I got confused with it. Laziness. So laziness is your alasya. This is your drowsiness.
Okay, got you. I thought you were telling here also there is Tandra. Okay.
No. I said in Tratak. I mentioned Tratak. You go back to Tratak. Okay. I'll show you Tratak. बस इसके बाद ही था ना ये Tandra. I was telling you about this thing. Okay. So don't get confused between Tandra, Trisha, Shudha. So these words differ, so we should remember it that Tandra is your drowsiness and Alasya is your laziness, which will be in Chitkar, benefits of Chitkar. Okay, so this now we'll start Sheetali. वैसे टाइम हो गया है मैम का ना, she might be waiting. We'll start it tomorrow or from Monday. I'll let you know. It's difficult for me to take class on Saturday. It's all kids are home. So we'll start on Monday.
Ma'am, Monday what time?
Same time.